Manchester United really starting to pull away now. It's looking more and more like a one-horse race. Now to Ryan Mason, ball into the box towards Hernandez! It's into the back of the net! To Cosiello, who goes for a long shot and finds the top corner! So hello there everyone and welcome, it is Niran here, and today it is time for yet another episode of our FIFA 17 career mode here with Hull City. Today we've got another 3 games for you, 2 of which are in the EPL and 1 is in the Champions League. Spoiler alert, we did actually manage to qualify in the Champions League last episode. Of course, we're in the quarter-finals against Atletico Madrid, so we've now progressed to the semi-finals of the Champions League where we will be facing Manchester United in that tie. We could have had Crystal Palace, but continuing with the trend of getting the most difficult team we possibly could have got, we get Manchester United instead, which is absolutely fine. So we're playing them right at the end of this episode, but before that, we'll be playing Sheffield Wednesday and Sunderland in midweek and on the weekend, respectively, in the EPL. Now, going into this episode, Yvonne Mvogo is your player of the episode, and that is the 3rd time the goalkeeper has won that award since joining in January, and he's fast becoming actually one of the best goalkeepers we've ever had on this channel. He was incredible last episode. I think it was the best goalkeeping performance I've seen last episode from a goalkeeper on this channel. So Mvogo not only was the first person to actually win player of the episode outright as a goalkeeper, he's now won it 3 times. Now, I saw someone allude to this in the comment section last episode. There was the possibility of there being an all-English semi-finals of the Champions League, and that indeed has actually happened. Somehow, we've got a semi-finals of Manchester United versus Hull and Liverpool versus Crystal Palace. I can't believe this. I actually can't believe every single English team in this competition has made it to the semi-finals. So here's the state of play going into the first game of today's episode against Sheffield Wednesday, who are bottom of the table and already relegated out of the Premier League. Manchester United lead the table by 1 point, with us behind there in 2nd, but Manchester City are in 3rd and have a game in hand, so they are actually now the favourites. Whoever said facing already relegated Sheffield Wednesday would be an easy task was completely wrong, because the injury crisis that has been going on at this club recently is just causing so many issues with stamina, with just the amount of players we have. We have a very limited squad at the moment, especially when it comes to wingers and attacking midfielders and also strikers as well. Sardar Azmoun finally gets a rest, but Vincent Cosiello still has to play because we don't even have Wyland Cyprian fit for this game. We're just going to simply have to see how this one goes. It's not the best squad that we've ever played by any stretch of the imagination. I think genuinely, I hate to make excuses because genuinely there's been games we've just played badly this season. The injury crisis has caused to the wingers, Bailey and Tep, Rusnak, all being out, has caused massive implications for our season. Also worth mentioning, actually, I did a vote as well last episode, didn't I, about your favourite players in the series. And the man who came out on top for now was Vincent Cosiello. So Vincent Cosiello apparently is the fan favourite of the club. I can completely understand that. He's been the man that's done the most, really, for the club since this series began. He's been absolutely phenomenal. Shea Adams here, who got his first goal, of course, for the club last time. He's going for another one, but again, that's very wide, a very poor shot. On his weak foot, I feel. Slow him down, though. It's into Malumbu. Good shot, but just wide from Yusuf Malumbu. I want to say Yvonne Mvogo had that covered, but I'm not entirely sure. That's just prodded through to Hernandez now. And Didi, who's gone past his man really well. Can he find Hernandez again? Yes, he can. Hernandez with the shot. Great save, though, from Westwood, created by some great play. That's a good steal there from Rotari. We can go on. Can the Romanian? It's back to Fraser now, in towards Hernandez, and a save from Westwood, and that had to go in, really. I think, on hindsight, Hernandez potentially could have taken a touch, but it's such a lackadaisical finish from Hernandez. The corner is, though, coming in. It's Shea Adams going short for it, now to Afori, now to Ndidi with the shot, and it's just flashed wide. I thought for sure that was in. And the formation change looks to be working so far. That's Fraser towards Hernandez. He's managed to put it through for Rotario, but the shot is weak again. And we're wasting so many chances at the moment. And again, It's the personnel on the pitch at the moment. Here's Afori with the shot this time, and again it's just wide. Rotaru into Fraser. Every game is a must-win. That's the reason why we're so aggressive now with the tactics. That's Afori through towards Hernandez. This is a great chance now for Hernandez. And I just can't. You know what? It's just... He's sliced it. He's literally sliced it. Here's Ndidi now towards Dave Fraser. Can he turn his man? Yes, he can. It's Dave Fraser. It's blocked again. And it comes off Hernandez. It's going to be a blow. It's going to be a blow, this one, if we don't get a chance here. Maybe one final chance. Hernandez just trying to prod the ball through towards him. The challenge comes in. Oh, my word. Westwood taking far too long on the ball. That may well be it. That will be it. That was the chance. But we can't finish our dinner. About 7 chances. 7 really good chances in that second half. And all of them go astray as Malumbu shakes the hand of an invisible man. Ah, it's tragic. It's absolutely tragic. I cannot wait to have Azmoun back in the side. Because although Hernandez is a fan favourite, he's not a manager favourite. He scores important goals, but he's the most frustrating player in the side. Frustrating game of the episode, hopefully out of the way. Next up we faced Sunderland, in the EPL. Multiple players back. Kozielo's a bit more fit now. Azmoun as well is back in the side, and Stefaniak is back too. So hopefully that'll give us at least some more attacking impetus of some kind. It's also worth noting Robert Snodgrass is playing. Hull fans, I do apologise. I have taken him out the thumbnail, but he does have to play this game because we just don't have the personnel to play anyone else because all my other wingers are fatigued, so that's just the issue there. We are very much not in the ascendancy unless United and City both simultaneously slip up, which would be quite the ask. So we definitely need a good result here. Here's Stefaniak now to Azmoun. That's Kozielo. Can try and get away from Seb Coates, and he has done. He's got a man in the middle. It's Stefaniak, and Stefaniak has not put it in because of a worldy save from Jordan Pickford. That is incredible, in fairness. I mean, okay, you know, there's areas there for Stefaniak to put it in, but I can't be angry at him because he did well to get the ball in the first place. The Sunderland defender was very much the favourite to get there, but a good chance definitely has been spurned there. Kozielo on an overlapping run of all people. It's back to Stefaniak again. Chance for the goal. Save again, though, from Pickford. Now to Sada Azmoun. Mason's continued his run. It's Ryan Mason with the shot. Good save, though, from Pickford again. That's over to Stefaniak. Now into Snodgrass. Now into Azmoun. Oh, turn your man. Get the ball. It's Azmoun into the back of the net. Finally, we have a goal in this episode. And it's a shocking one, in all honesty. It's an absolute shocker of a goal. But I will take it happily. Pickford can't save that one. And Azmoun does get the goal. There's a slice of luck involved, let us be honest, but I will take it. We do deserve it. Here's Mason. That's Azmoun in space. Azmoun can try and get his second, but he's hit the post. I didn't even want him to go that side. I wanted him to go the other side of goal. Big chance missed at the end of the half again. Clearly our strikers just aren't firing, aren't on form in this one, but we do at least have a goal. Kozielo and Ndidi and Mason just playing a bit of keep ball here. Kozielo goes walkabouts though and gets the ball back. Now it's over the top to Stefaniak. There's a man in the middle. It's Sada Azmoun. It's onto his head and it's in the back of the net. Beautiful goal from Sada Azmoun. Great little dink ball in from Marvin Stefaniak. And it's a clinical header into the corner. No chance for Pickford. Sending in the way he's just come from. We don't get many aerial goals in this series. But Sada Azmoun proving that he is indeed a threat in the air, and he doubles our lead, doubles his tally. Throw in there, signals the end of the game for Azmoun. It won't be a hat-trick for him. I'd love to have kept him on, but he's way too tired. Otherwise, he just won't play against Manchester United. He'll probably be a bit fatigued anyway. Same for Kozielo. It's Ndidi to Valkvist, who's very tired at this point, but still getting forward, so admirable stuff from him. Here's Diamande. This is a chance for him to get a goal now, and indeed he does. Adama Diamande, I said it was his chance to shine, and the Hull original, who's been here for a while, I wanted him to go and celebrate with the manager or something, but he's not going to. It's going to be a group celebration anyway, though. Adama Diamande gets potentially only his second goal of the series, I do believe. I mean, it's not his fault. He hasn't played many games due to the fact, you know, just down to his overall, really. But he is pretty useful from time to time. And he's proved that he is there again. Good goal, 3-0 now, past Jordan Pickford. That is the end of the game then. It's a very comfortable win. It's really how the Sheffield Wednesday game should have turned out, but it is 3 points and 3 goals nonetheless, and a clean sheet as well. Man of the match is Sardar Azmoun. I suppose it's not too much of a surprise there that he's got that award. 9.1 for him, 8.6 as well for Ndidi. He was fantastic. Great ratings there for Stefaniak, Kozielo, Valkvist, and pretty much the whole squad. Diamande with an 8.2 as a substitute after scoring 2. Mason doing a good job on Maruo. Time for some training then in this episode. We've got some different players being trained for the end of this month. There's a bit of a tribute growth there for Mvogo, Stefaniak, and also Azmoun, who's now really close to 81. Would be nice if we could get him up to 81 before that United game. That would be good in the Champions League. We'll see. We're coming towards the end of a month, so he might just go up naturally. So we're officially into the final month of season number 2. We're into May. Probably only going to be 2 episodes left after this episode, to be honest with you. We're getting towards the business end of the season. The Champions League semi-finals are coming up with Manchester United, but you can see that Sardar Azmoun has gone up to an 81. We were questioning that. We're at the end of the month, and Sardar Azmoun has gone up again. So he's now 81, gone up by 3. And at the start of the next episode, I'll show you the squad report to see all the other growth in the squad as things stand. This is the end of the episode, the final game of today's video. It's away from home at Old Trafford against Manchester United, but not in the league this time. We're done with the Premier League for today. It is very much on a fine balance, the Premier League. 3 teams are in the race to win it, but 4 teams are in the race to win the Champions League, and we've got to try and knock out Manchester United. You can see the squad in the background. It's a pretty strong one. Odubajo and Cyprien are in. Shea Adams will also be playing at right wing instead of Snodgrass. It is time. We've done astonishingly well to get this far in the Champions League on our first attempt, and today we face Manchester United, the team that we dealt a bit of a blow to in terms of the Premier League. Now it is time to try and deal them a blow in European competition as well. Sardar Azmoun there on the screen, scored a brace in the last game against Sunderland, and now let's see if he can do bits in European competition as well. That Manchester United squad is ridiculously strong. Aubameyang, Dybala and Pogba in the starting 11 with Lewandowski and Harry Kane on the bench. It is just ridiculous. Heimo Wasserschneider is the man with the greatest name in all history and will also coincidentally be refereeing today's match. Oh, there's a chance here for United. It's through towards Wayne Rooney. What a block, though, by Andrew Robertson. Phenomenal stuff. That's a good ball over the top towards Aubameyang, but the touch might give Robertson a chance to get back. It's back to Pogba again. Now to Rooney, now to Dybala, and there is the goal for Paulo Dybala on his left foot. And the United superstars have taken the lead in this away leg. Not really much we could do. They had the man over. Odubajo couldn't get back across to cover, and it's just a ridiculous finish from Dybala. And Mvogo really didn't have much of a chance in stopping that. Got the support there of Azmoun. It's found Azmoun. It's now to Stefaniak, who scored in the league against United. And there, the block coming in from Bailey. Right, here's Cyprien. I haven't seen much of Wyland Cyprien. Seen a bit of Azmoun, though, and that's through to Ofori. Ofori can get a goal, and yes, he can. Ebenezer Ofori, of all people, gets our equalising goal, and it's an away goal as well, and that is a crucial one, set up by Sardar Azmoun. Nobody tracked the run of Ofori. Luke Shaw should have been doing so, but just didn't. It's across the body of David De Gea, and it's found the back of the net. And that's a big goal. That's a good goal. And it was a fairly simple one as well, as far as I was expecting it to be. You know, it wasn't exactly like it was a wonder goal or, you know, it was a simple pass from Azmoun and no one tracked the run. Half time then, decent half. We've got the away goal. It's better to be 1-1 away from home than 0-0 at the end of the day. Really good goal from Dybala to get the scoring going, and then a pretty simple goal from Ebenezer Ofori. Here's Cyprien. Oh, we've got a man over here. It's Shea Adams who can try and get a goal. He has! Shea Adams has done it again. It's 2 episodes in a row, and it's 2 goals in the Champions League in a row. Oh my word. Shea Adams has scored his first, and now he doesn't know how to stop. It's an assist this time from Ebenezer Ofori. Although David De Gea's got... Oh my word, David De Gea, that's poor. That's really poor. It's gone straight through the Spaniard. But here's Kozielo. And now that's to Azmoun. Great turn from Sardar Azmoun, and he's put the ball wide. Wow, that is a big miss from Sardar Azmoun. He did such a good job to turn Luke Shaw. And then he's put it wide. How has he put it wide from there? Pogba can't get there, and now we can come away with a great-looking counter-attack. Right, this is a really good opportunity now to get a third here. It's through to Cyprien, now over to Hernandez, back towards Cyprien. It's fallen though kindly to Hernandez, but it's saved by De Gea. It's exactly like the Atletico Madrid game. Hernandez has an amazing chance at the end of the game to get a third and to really stamp our authority on the tie itself, and misses it. Oh, and that's a missed challenge as well. Thankfully, though, it's been passed into oblivion. Keane can bring it away, and that is the end of the game. Potentially, myself, I could have aimed better with Hernandez there. I'm not going to lie, that was potentially my fault, but Hernandez should have scored nonetheless. But we do at least have a lead going into the second leg. We're in exactly the same position as we have been basically in all of our Champions League knockout ties so far. We've won the first leg, we've grabbed some away goals, and now it's our job to try and, you know, do the job at home. Man of the match, there's no real surprise. Ebenezer Afori, who of course scored the first goal, was absolutely everywhere all game. Defensive, attacking, play was fantastic. He was just all-round brilliant. Asmoon gets an 8.7 despite missing that really good chance. Obviously, Hernandez missed a really good chance as well, though, so I suppose we can't be too harsh. Shea Adams, though, as well with an 8.7 after he scored the decisive winner. So then here's how the table is looking at the end of this episode. There's only 3 games of the entire season left for us as far as the Premier League is concerned. Only 1 normal episode left, and then it'll be time for the Season 2 finale. We are top on goal difference, a total of 8 goals ahead of Manchester City, but crucially, City have got a game in hand on us and they're level on points. They could go 3 points clear if they win that game in hand. United are currently sat 2 points behind us, so if they win their game in hand, they could go 1 point ahead of us. In terms of the Hall of Fame, you can see that in the background. As ever, if you've got any suggestions for a sort of accolades to add to the Hall of Fame, or the Hall of Fame even, then make sure to drop them in the comment section. I'm always open, all ears to adding new things, because I realise it does get stale sometimes, especially when it comes to appearances when players play so often and so regularly. So do drop that in the comment section if there's any new things you'd like me to add to that. And in terms of player of the episode, there will now be a poll in the top right of the screen where you guys can decide between sort of 4 or 5 players as to who was the best performer in this episode, and they will play every game of the next one. That is about it though from me for this episode of Hull City Career Mode. It's been a roller coaster of emotions, let's say that, but it's still been overall pretty positive, let's be honest. If you have enjoyed this video, then of course feel free to smash the likes button, subscribe if you are new to the channel as well, and comment about enjoying the video if you enjoyed it that much. But it's been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a great day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.
Yo, biddy bang, biddy boo. Man can't fuck with the Nottingham crew. Put 1, 2, 9 holes in the queue. Wanna ride on me, you better change that route. I'm a lyrical animal straight out of the zoo. Big mate, man, big like Big Zoo. 15 going OT on my own, done it all alone, I never been a bring true. KYE, the hardest YG, my G, better know he kicks like Kung Fu. Try me, you must